On this edition of Eagle News, we have even more interviews with students as well as interviews with coaches and my 7-day forecast. Welcome to another edition of Eagle News back here at home. And starting right off the bat is my 7-day forecast. This is Jordan Casey, and I am wearing a bow tie. Here is the 7-day forecast. So on Friday, right off the bat, 80% chance of precipitation, and it is 43 degrees. And, that's probably going to be like the mixture of the slushies and the snows and the rains and that nonsense. So now on a Saturday, it has a high of 38. Oh my goodness, it decreased. And it's partly cloud. Actually, no, it's not even partly cloudy. It's snowing. It's a 35% chance of snow, but that's another pretty strange day. And on Sunday, we have 41 degrees. It's trying to get up there. It's partly cloudy, not bad. It's enough to melt that slushiness from the previous days. And on Monday, it's 44 degrees. It's partly cloudy, so it tried to get a bit better. And on Tuesday, it's 41 degrees, and it is straight up cloudy. The clouds went away. They ditched us. They're trying to warm up the place, but no, they just decided to leave us. And on Wednesday, it's a high of 42. It's trying to get up there by 1 degree. Oh boy, what a difference! And it is, of course, it's right there in front of me. It is partly cloudy. And on the last day, it is Thursday. It has a high of 46 degrees, and it's partly cloudy. I needed a lot of reference from this reference in front of me. Back to you in the studio. Thank you, Jordan, for the weather. That was real nice. But oh my, we got the interviews. Here's Brock Smith. He's got the interview stuff just for you. No one else, but just for you.
Recently, I was asked about wrestling in an interview with Ryan Withrow. Let's check it out.
How has COVID impacted the team this season?
COVID hasn't really had an impact on us this year. We've been pretty good and staying safe and really avoiding the risk of getting shut down. So, yeah.
And what precautions are you taking to avoid that risk of being shut down?
Honestly, it's just doing the little things right. Wearing your mask when you're asked to, and kind of avoiding those big crowds and staying socially distanced the right way.
That's good. How do you think the team will perform this season?
Expect a lot of big things out of the team this year. We have a good team, and we're young, but I think we're going to really turn a lot of people's heads this year and make a big statement.
And lastly, what are your goals for this season, and what are you doing to work toward them and achieve them?
Some of our goals is just bring home another team trophy. We've been working at it for a while now, and we think this year's the year to do it. So we've been working hard every day in the room and really just trying to bring it back to Grand Valley.
Thank you for your time, and I wish you the best of luck this season.
Thank you, Ryan. Now let's head to Josh, who's with head boys basketball coach, Coach Herbert.
How has COVID affected you guys' season so far?
It's been interesting, to say the least. We've already we've had to quarantine the whole group already once. And like everyone, we were kind of learning one day at a time and trying to use the best practices and make sure that, number one, we're keeping everyone as safe as we possibly can, while still trying to improve, as a team. And so, there's a lot of living and learning, and it's definitely been the most interesting start to a season that I can remember in the 20 years I've been doing this.
Yeah. So this week is your first game, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What are you most excited about for this season?
Yeah, so we start tomorrow night, actually, home game against Pleasant Hill, and the coaches and I, we've talked obviously a lot, but this is the first season that we can remember in a long time where we haven't had multiple year letter winners. In other words, we don't have much experience at all, which it's not ideal. I mean, obviously you'd prefer to have experience, but at the same time it's kind of exciting, and you kind of you almost kind of reinvent yourself as a coach or as a program, and you can do different things. A lot of these guys, it's their first time through, and so it's kind of exciting to see them grow and to do different things and put different things in place and see what happens.
Yeah. All right. So you already kind of answered the next question with that, but what is your favorite part about coaching?
I love to watch teams come together, and obviously individuals improve and work and do their stuff, outside the season and the off season, and we're a part of that. But I love to put pieces together and get teams that maybe during the school day you wouldn't see these 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 kids hang out together, but then when you see them on the court, the chemistry and their ability to play together and to hopefully do things the right way, and I enjoy the team aspect and the chemistry that comes with making individuals into a team.
Yeah. All right, that's it. Thanks for joining me today, and good luck on the season.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Josh. Let's head to Cole, who's with head softball coach, Coach Ogle.
I'm here today with Coach Ogle, and he is the head softball coach here at Grand Valley. First of all, congrats on a great season. You guys did very well this year. So first off, you have a great group of girls. So what's it like being their coach?
It's a lot of fun to be their coach, and they make it that way. Every day at practice, they work hard. They like to have fun. They like to enjoy themselves. They like to be around each other, and so they just make it fun and they make it enjoyable. And it has been a lot of fun and a great pleasure to be their coach.
That's good. So talk about the season. How much of an impact did COVID have?
Thankfully, it didn't have a lot of negative impact. We never had to quarantine as a whole group. I think we only had 1 or 2 girls that had to quarantine the whole season, or quarantine the whole season. We had 1 or 2 girls that had to quarantine. So that was nice. But it did definitely impact our practice plans and being able to do things as a whole more often. It definitely impacted our ability to do a lot of team bonding things that we like to do. And we just weren't able to do those things this year like we normally would like to do those.
Yeah, that sucks. But since you guys didn't have any problems, that really speaks to how well you guys handled it. So this season, you guys had many big accomplishments. In your opinion, what was the biggest accomplishment you guys had?
We did have a lot. District title, conference championship. Personally, I think my favorite one was having the best record in school history, going 25-5. I think that speaks to our competitiveness, our will to win, our want to get better, and just being able to string out wins throughout an entire season.
That's awesome. So if you had to choose a favorite part of this year, what would that part be?
Honestly, just getting to play, because every day it was up in the air. And so just being able to play softball, be around the girls, be around the coaching staff, and just be able to get to enjoy everyone and build relationships and just have that positive bonding experience. I think that was my favorite part of this year, and just being able to actually get to play softball.
That's great, Coach. Thank you for your time, and back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Cole. As you know, you can't mention coaches here at Grand Valley High School without mentioning the legend himself, Coach Draper. Let's head to Ethan to find out more about how Coach Draper's tennis season went.
All right, so I'm here with head tennis basketball coach Draper. So we're going to ask a couple questions on the girls' tennis season. How was the overall season for the tennis team?
I was really pleased with it. I thought we got a lot better, and they ended up having some good stuff at the end. That took a close second in the conference and took a close second in the district, and then had some individual real success. That was pretty awesome, and really in school history was new for our tennis and went further. So I thought it was really a good season.
Girls team placed 4th at state.
Yes, Chelsea Gordon and Finley LaForge, and that was the highest finishes we've had, and they just lost a heartbreaker for 3rd. They were that close, and it was just pretty. It was a neat experience for them. One, they're both underclassmen, so hopefully they can get back and take another shot at it. And they learned a lot. They got to see how good some players are from other areas too, and what they need to do. So hopefully that's motivational. And then, Kennedy McCord got there as a singles player and won a match down there. So that was really a great experience for our kids.
Yeah. So, second question is, how did Coven affect the overall season?
Well, and once we got to it, it was interesting. We sanitized stuff, tennis balls. I mean, it was really things you worried about. I mean, but we rode the bus different. And at tournaments, at matches, we tried to worry about it when they're not on the court. And tennis, the nice thing about tennis is once they're on the court, it's really pretty good. I mean, it's just things you worry about that you didn't used to worry about. And but that was okay. I was really glad. I worried about it, getting to play it. But once we got to it and got to start playing matches, it got fun then. And we did. We thought about things we hadn't had to, but it was in the end. Tennis was tennis. And our kids got to go to state tournament, and I think everybody's glad we got to play.
What are you looking forward to next season?
Well, we return a lot of good players and players that learned a lot, I think, this year. And we also have some incoming freshmen that are going to push for jobs. And so I think we've got a chance to be really good. And that's always fun when, we'll need to have big off season, as you put in time, what it takes. And we'll have to do that. This summer will need to be really big for us, but this team's got a chance to be really good.
Thank you all for the interviews. And now let's head back to Jordan Casey in his studio. Wait, his bedroom.
Thank you, Brock, for those interviews. Appreciate it very much. But the phone is ringing. Hello. I was just on the line with Jordan Casey with a thorough conversation, and he has breaking news. We traditionally have sponsor time, but guess what? We're sponsoring ourselves today. You hear that? You see that subscribe button? Hit that subscribe button, and surely look at that nice button. Hit the bell. The bell is right next to it. Get the notifications from us. It is absolutely essential that you see all these nice videos, because this is some excellent content that you are certainly missing out on if you are not subscribed. So you better hit that button right now. Fill out the documents. Hope you have a fantastic day. Oh! Thank you, Jordan, for that nice segment. That was pretty good. But you know what else is pretty good? Subscribing to our YouTube channel. Check out the social media platforms in front of you, all the content we display in front of you, and it is very nice if you follow us on all that stuff. But I hope you have a fantastic day.